take the time, learn all the things that I could about you. Now it's such a mess here. Oh, we are just stressed here. Used to be so easy with you. Now I must confess here.
Okay, so I met you all at the Ag Expo, and it was so cool. Now you feel that I can get my hands dirty today, right?
Absolutely, and thank you for coming to our facility so we can show you around and possibly drive a tractor.
So we got tractors, we got signs. Tell us a little bit about the signs since we're in the sign building right now.
Yeah, so we have Kaweah equipment, and then we have Fast Signs as well. Fast Signs does just about everything you need. You got an example
So
here.
business cards, logo, and then the outside signs, right, for your business?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep, sure thing.
Right on. You're like a one-stop shop, and that's all advice sell you. I like it. It's a family-owned business, and we got.
Yeah, pretty diverse, huh?
It's pretty cool. Tractors and signs. Okay, so what are we gonna play with today?
Yeah, so let's go check it out.
It's been a few years since I've ridden. Well, I never got anything to this caliber.
Then you're a natural. It'll come to you naturally.
Never had anything of this caliber too. So.
Yeah, so here we got the SA223 Yanmar compact tractor. This is for a hobby farmer. This is great for if you have a small property. This is great if you just need any piece of equipment at your house to do any kind of chores. There's over 100 implements that you can put on it for different applications. And this is what we're going to be driving today. So the front is the front loader. That is designed to dig. That is designed to flatten out any surfaces. And then the back we have a rake, which if you have a property with a lot of trees, if you have stubs, rocks, and you want to clean it all up, that's the perfect little implement for you right there.
So how much is this piece of equipment?
So they start at about 15,000 and they can go up to the big guys around 40.
So this is about 15 grand?
This is about 15 to 20,000, depending on the options and equipment that comes with the tractor. This one, as it sits, it's probably more around 15 to 18,000 dollars because of the additional implements that are on it.
Okay, and can you use it like a little golf cart? Can you take off the attachments and then, like, you know?
You can use it actually. You can take off the attachments and you can use it.
That's
to ride
pretty
around.
cool. Yeah, I mean, you know, it's a one-stop shop because that's about like to get those little like golf carts are about the same price, so you get like 2 for 1.
I mean, it's not as fast as a golf cart, but it'll do just as good and go actually.
Oh my God, I'm a little
places.
scared. I haven't done this
on.
in a long time, so be gentle. Oh boy.
There you go. Let's get you comfy in there. So yeah, how does it feel up there?
Oh, it feels great, and I'm finally tall.
You're taller than me now. There you go. Yeah, so I'm going to show you a few basic steps to properly
Then you always
operate
leave the keys in here? What if someone comes in still? I mean, I know it's going to take them a while to get down the street, but...
Well, we got pretty good surveillance. So.
I'm like, I'm moving.
There you go. Yeah, so...
how fast does this baby go? It says 35.
So there's 2 settings on this one. There's a low range and a high range. The low range is for more torquey, slower applications that you need a bit more power.
Okay.
The high range, you could probably do about 10 to 12 miles an hour.
Oh, right on. Okay.
Yeah. So I'm going to show you a few simple, easy steps to properly operate this this beautiful tractor.
Yeah. And we got some rain going on.
Yeah,
so
yeah. It's
a little misty out here. Okay.
It's all right. You got a tractor. You can own this whole field with it. So it's pretty straightforward. You got
Brake?
2 pedals. The brake is actually here. I'm gonna go on this side if you don't mind.
I think the brakes are definitely the one I know. I feel like you're doing that a lot.
So the brake is actually up here.
So
but
I have to use my hand every time I want to brake?
No. So the beauty of this tractor, it has a hydrostatic transmission, which actually kind of eliminates the use of brakes. So the accelerator, if you hit the accelerator and you're going full speed and
so if you stop hitting the accelerator, it brakes.
if you stop hitting the accelerator, yes,
Got
it'll
it.
put you to a complete stop. So it's pretty straightforward. You got the forward and you got the backward.
Okay. And what about these babies?
On an emergency, if brakes are needed, you just lift your foot off whichever pedal you're on.
Because it'll stop.
It'll stop, but in an emergency, if you need to really stop on the dime, you got your actual brake.
Got
just
it,
lift
and that's
your
with
foot
my
up.
hands.
No, so
With
you
my foot?
you lift up your foot off the pedal
And then
that
I
you're
go like
on,
this? I press
and
it
then
that
you
way?
press it
Okay.
all the way down. Yes,
Got it.
ma'am. Yeah. So and then where your hand is at, that's actually the lever for the loader.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
So if you pull it all the way back, it'll lift your loader all the way up. If you push it forward, if you're all the way up, it'll bring your loader back down.
Okay.
There's also 2 more settings that this lever does have. If you go right, left, it'll actually tilt your bucket. Yeah. So
what about my back? So how do I
So
do that?
on the back rake, so that's part of the 3-point system that this tractor has, which is how it hooks up to any of the attachments. So you have your adjuster right here within arm's distance.
Oh, is this like how low it goes?
Yes.
Kind of
it's
like a vacuum cleaner.
Basically,
Okay.
that is correct. So it's hydraulic driven. So right now it will not work unless the tractor is on.
Okay.
So once you turn the tractor on, you have full functionality.
So if I don't want to
everything.
use it at all, I put it all the way back to the 9?
Yeah, so if you're gonna, if you want to
If
park,
I'm just digging and not doing that,
That
I
is
put it to the
correct.
9. Okay.
that is correct.
Got it.
Yeah, so if
this
you-
isn't that bad. This is like tractors for dummies.
Yeah, so as you mentioned, you got the pedals. These are not accelerators. On your traditional vehicles, you have your accelerator on the foot, which these would be your accelerator. On these tractors, they are actually built into the panel right next
Okay,
to
what
the
does
steering
this
wheel.
baby do? What are all
So-
these?
That is the accelerator.
My
so-
speed?
Yeah, yeah, I
Ish?
get, yeah. So this is the revolutionary control. So these are the revolutions on the tractor, and that determines how much power is produced for the unit.
How much power do I need?
As much as you need.
Okay, so explain to me why I would need more power. Is it if the dirt's really hard? Is that it?
Yeah, so it depends on which implement you're using, how far you're digging deep.
Okay, so if I have to dig really deep on some really hard dirt, I might go all the way.
Yeah, so you
Okay.
you would accelerate it to a little bit higher RPM. You can put it in lower range and off to the races.
And is this what kind of fuel? It's just diesel.
This is
fuel?
diesel.
And
Yeah,
then
this is
how
diesel.
how often do you guys have to like fuel this? Like what's
So these have a small 3-cylinder Yanmar motor, so they're very efficient. Kind of just like any application, it depends how hard you're using it. If you're using it hard, you're gonna fill up a bit more often. If you're using it regularly, you're probably not gonna be fueling up very much.
okay?
Yeah.
The average person probably isn't fueling on the okay.
Yeah. This tractor. If you get a tractor like this, more than likely it's a weekender.
Yeah.
So you
Can
probably
you get a DUI for drinking and driving tractor?
You know what? That's a good question. Let's not try that.
Oh, don't worry, this is coffee.
But they make it extremely easy for any person that's never driven a tractor to just hop on.
Okay, this
and,
seems easy.
Yeah, and basically push pedals and move on. They do a really good job in making it very user
So
friendly.
the speed always kind of stays the same. That's for cylinders based on power. The
So-
speed's always
So the RPM is the revolutions of the motor.
okay. So that is
You still
kind of
control
that.
your speed, kind of like a car accelerator. If you
The harder I go,
the
okay.
harder you go, the faster you go as well. Same thing forward or backwards, and you'll feel it when you turn it on and drive it. That it's pretty responsive and
And you let everyone come and test drive the tractors.
Absolutely.
So you guys can
absolutely. If you guys are curious on how these tractors dig, how they run, if they're fast, if they're slow, you guys are more than welcome to come on in and try them out.
Right on. Okay.
All right, so let's have some fun. So I'm gonna teach you how to turn it on, to drive it, to use the loader, to use the rake.
Okay.
All right,
So-
so step number 1 is with your foot. You're gonna put it on the actual brake pedal,
Okay.
and then with the same sequence, you're gonna turn the key on.
Oh, so it is like a car. You have
Yeah.
to be hitting the brake at the same time.
That is correct. Perfect. So kind of like we mentioned earlier, cars have the accelerators. This one happens to be next to the steering wheel.
Okay.
So go ahead and put your hand on there and lift it up. And then put it back down. That way you can kind of get a feel of how the acceleration works on this tractor.
Okay.
Step 2, we have both of our implements down. So always, before you take off, you want to make sure they're at least 6 inches off the ground.
6 inches, guys.
Yes. So the step
so
number
this
1.
is 6 inches.
That,
Okay, so we
yeah.
got
So
that.
so this is going to be the rake.
And then.
So we want to lift it up just a little bit more. You
little
can put
bit
it on the
more?
number 9.
Okay, yeah.
There you go.
And then.
And then the bucket or the front loader is going to be the lever with
So
your
how do I
hand
know if
distance.
it's 6 inches from this?
So there's two ways you can do it. You can
Okay.
eyeball it, and then there's this little indicator that kind of tells you where you're at with your bucket height.
Okay.
So,
So,
you're
like-
gonna pull it back towards yourself. There you go, a little bit more, and there you go.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can actually lift it up all the way. See how high it goes. And
Ah, look at
so
that.
right now it's going slow. As I mentioned earlier, the accelerator also controls the speed of your implements. So if you turn your accelerator up, your bucket will go up faster.
Okay. So now how do I drive this baby?
Yeah, so if you want to get the bucket back down to about 6 inches off the ground, it's for safety purposes, so you don't hit anything up top. It doesn't obstruct your view. A little bit lower. A little bit lower. One more. There you go. Perfect. So ideally, this is how you want to be positioned to drive the tractor.
Okay.
So let's get to the next step. Is you already know where the steering wheel is, so that's good. This tractor does have headlights. It does have emergency lights as well. If we go on the road, we always want to have our indicators on, and that's going to be this little section on the left-hand side. So all right, let's have some fun.
Hey, what do I do now?
So the next step, if you want to go forward, we're actually going to go straight, and we're going to curve and drive on the grass section all the way to the back.
Okay.
We're going to take it slow at first, okay?
I hope so. So I'm taking my foot off?
Yeah, so you can take your foot off the brake, and now you can shift your foot down now to the up arrow on the accelerator. And as hard as you push is as fast as you're going to go. So you want to have your both hands on your steering wheel like you're driving the car. And then off to the races. Look at you.
Well, you know.
Perfect. You're doing amazing.
Yeah, there's not much to it. This is fun.
Right? So now, go ahead and let off the accelerator.
Let out, what do you mean?
Let off the pedal. See how it stops you right away?
Yeah, it stops.
Yeah,
You
so
stop
no
it.
brakes needed.
What's this one for? That's a backup, right?
So that's reverse. Go ahead and try it out.
Nice. Okay, so now do I get to dig stuff or what?
You want to dig something?
Yeah.
All right.
What are we digging?
Let's do a little bit more practice because it is a little bit more to
Okay.
it than digging. So now we're going to do two things at once.
Ooh, two things at once. Okay.
So we're going to accelerate, and then we're also going to function the loader.
Okay.
So as you're digging, you're going to have the bucket now to a digging position.
Okay.
So we're not going to do it in the grass. We actually have a designated
I
field across the
assume that
street.
this is very pretty. Like I don't want to mess it up.
Yeah, so we are going to practice here though.
Okay.
So if you want to drop your bucket about 4 inches, I'll tell you
And
when.
drive too? You said to do two things
Yeah.
at once or no?
So go ahead and pull it down just a little bit.
Wait.
There you go. But we got to make sure our hands on our steering wheel.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, there you go. Okay, so now as you're driving, go ahead and get your lever and pull back towards you as you're driving. There you go. You're a natural.
I am. This is my calling all along.
Keep going up on the loader,
Keep going up.
because essentially that's what you're going to be doing when you start
Yeah.
digging. Okay? And then if you want to let off the accelerator,
Like more or less?
less. Perfect. And now
It's pretty abrupt when you stop, like you said.
it is. So now the functions that we haven't tried out are the bucket. So remember this lever
Right.
goes up, down.
Yeah.
With the lever. This actually goes side to side, and that actually controls the bucket. So that,
Oh, the side to side. Okay.
yeah. So when you go left, that's what keeps the dirt in, and you can drive your dirt wherever you want.
Left keeps it in. Right dumps.
Yep. And then
Oh.
whenever you find your area you want to drop your dirt, you go to the right option, and it now tilts the bucket down so you can unload all your dirt.
Nice.
Yeah, so another cool thing that we're gonna do, we can practice that out here actually, is with this lever, I want you to pull it all the way forward and then you're gonna feel a click forward.
All the way forward?
Yep, all the way forward and then you're gonna feel a click a little bit harder. See? So,
I didn't want to mess up the graph.
No, it's okay. So go a little bit harder and you'll feel a little click more. A little bit harder. There you go.
Whoa!
So what that does is a floating option. The loader has a floating option to where if you have uneven dirt, you can go in reverse and the bucket will float and even everything out without digging.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so go ahead and try it out. Go reverse. There you go.
So when you put a ship back?
No, you can leave it. You can leave it on floating mode. There you go.
Oh, nice. I'm floating.
It's pretty cool, huh?
I love it. Nice. So it makes it all smooth.
All right. Look at you. You're a natural.
I try.
All right.
Okay.
So perfect.
So now we're ready to go dig stuff?
Yes, we are. We're gonna rake a little bit. Do you like raking?
I love raking.
Well, let's take the manual work out of it and let the tractor do it for you.
Okay.
So what we're gonna do is now that we're in an area where we can actually use the function of the rake, we're gonna drop the rake until you feel the click that it's on the ground. So we're gonna drop this till about 3. That's perfect.
Is it on the ground? Oh, it is. Wow. I
You
didn't
know what?
feel it. Okay.
Let's lift it up a little bit. I'm gonna have you scoot back a little bit so you can really rake because there's only a little section right here.
Okay, so
Let's put it back on number 9. Perfect. Let's back it up and lift the bucket up first. Let's lift the bucket up.
Oh, lift it up. Okay.
Yes, ma'am. There you go.
Okay.
About 6
Gotcha.
in there.
There
Perfect.
we go.
Perfect. So let's back her up. A little bit more. A little bit more. A little bit more. That's good right there. So now that we're going to put this tractor to work, we're going to go ahead and crank up the revolutions to about, let's do about 20 or 25. Go.
Do
There
I
you
need to
go.
put my feet on anything?
No, just the lever, just the hand lever.
Whoa.
That's perfect right there.
There we go.
So now we put the setting at number 3. And now we're on the ground. So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna drive all the way forward until you get that little mound.
Okay.
And then you're gonna see everything you raked up with this little, with the little rake on this tractor.
So I'm going to go forward.
Yeah, we're gonna go forward and now you can have some fun. Uh-oh. That's good. We're stuck.
I'm
So
stuck.
this,
Okay.
this leads me to the next nice feature that we have.
Okay.
We have 4-wheel drive. So that orange lever right there by your foot on the backside,
Okay.
push it down. And now we're in 4-wheel drive.
Okay. So,
So
now
that-
it's going to work. I don't have to lift it
We
up.
should be good. And just like that, we're back in business. Perfect.
Nice.
And
I
look at all that
raked.
cleaning that you did. All right, so now that you've seen how the rake works, let's go ahead and lift it back up to number 9.
Number 9. Number
And look
9.
at all that dirt and that you just removed off the
Right.
pathway. That's good, right?
So now I get to dig this?
Yeah, so let's go ahead and back you up a little bit. All right, perfect. Clean it out. Full. A little bit more. Perfect. That's good right there. So with digging, it's very important to know what angle you're at with the bucket because if you're too angled down, the tractor's going to want to lift up.
Okay.
So we want to make sure we're nice flat and still going down slowly, gradually.
Okay.
So what we're going to do now is with the lever for the loader, we're going to drop it down, so forward. And
that
then
too much?
What's that?
Is that too much or that's good?
No, a little bit more. So a little bit less actually. That's good.
Oh.
So we're gonna go left on the joy. Oh, I'm sorry, you're right. Right. That's good right there.
And forward.
And we're gonna start going forward. And we're digging. So slowly start lifting the.
Up or down?
You're lifting up a little bit.
Okay.
The other way.
Oh.
There you go. There you go. You did your little dig right there.
Was it not that good of a dig? What about that big pile?
We can drive towards it. Come on. So we're gonna angle the bucket a little bit.
Left or right?
Straight. And we're gonna push it right.
Be careful. I don't want to.
Yeah, you're good. There you go. A little bit more. A little bit more. A little bit more. There we go. We're digging. Okay, start going left. Start going left slowly, and then go back, pull it back, and then keep driving forward and lift it up all the way. All right, right there. Lift it all the way up, and then go right all the way.
Go right all the way.
Yeah, go right on the joystick, all the way, all the way. Keep going, keep going. There you go, there you go. Look at you.
Nice.
All right, so now we're gonna do the floating. Remember,
I'm gonna float.
We're gonna do the floating loader now.
Okay.
So we're gonna put our bucket back to our normal position. So we're gonna go left. That's good right there. So we're gonna go forward. And remember, you gotta do it kind of hard to feel that click.
Is that like that? No. You said hard.
So you'll feel it lock in.
What do you want me to do right now?
So there we go.
Okay.
There we go. So you wanna try it?
Okay.
So go ahead and pull it back. And then you're gonna almost want to slam it forward.
Right now, slam it forward?
Yeah.
All the way.
Yeah, so until you feel it doesn't go anymore, so harder. There you go. Now you're in floating.
Oh.
Yeah,
nice.
so now we're gonna adjust the bucket back to its normal position. So we're gonna go left on this right here. And there you go. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh, what am I doing?
It got out of the it got out of the floating position. So
Okay.
we're gonna do this.
I am literally doing what you tell me to do.
There we go. So we want it at that angle.
Okay.
And now we're gonna slam this forward so it's floating.
Just slam it all the way
Yep,
forward.
slam it all the way forward. There you go. And like that, and start driving backwards. And there you go. And now you're floating.
I'm floating.
There you go. Just like that, you're leveling out all the soft dirt that's creating little mounds.
Nice. Okay.
You want to dig another? You want to dig a little more?
Sure.
All right, let's do it again.
Okay.
All right, see if you remember. So remember, we want the bucket at a nice angle. Right now, you're a little aggressive. So go right a little bit. Yeah, right. Okay, left. That's perfect. Go ahead and go down. That's good. Go ahead and start gradually dropping just little by little. Good. Uh-oh.
Go.
There you go.
And then right or like left?
That's good right there.
Left?
No, we're good right there. That's a good angle right there. So
Okay.
now we just go forward. And now we're letting the tractor do some digging.
Be careful. I get
Yeah.
nervous when you're back.
And then slowly start lifting, going backwards.
On here?
No,
Okay.
on the lever. There you go.
And then dump it?
And you can dump it.
Nice. Right on. Okay, what's the next toy?
All right, so the next one we're gonna do, we're gonna do. Do you like golf carts?
Love golf carts.
All right, so I got some nice golf carts that we can go on a little stroll on.
Nice.
And I'll let you drive.
On the road?
So we actually have the street legal ones, so we
Ooh.
can take it on the little side road right
Nice.
here.
Love it. Let's do it.
All right, so here we have a Cushman LSV. This
Nice.
is Cushman's version of a street legal luxury golf cart. So it has everything needed and required for it to be street legal. So you got your blinkers, you have your automated sound, so when you're on the road, people can hear you. So actually put it in reverse so you can see the sound it makes.
Okay, so the reverse is this one?
So you put, it's like a car. You got brake and then gas.
So
So
this
push the
is-
brake and then you flip this to the R. You're gonna see it sounds like a little spaceship. Yeah, so
then
go ahead.
back-
and-
how
yeah,
do
you
I
can go
back
back a
it?
little bit. Yeah.
There we go.
And then not only that, you also have your backup camera too on a golf cart.
Oh,
Isn't
good,
that pretty cool?
Yes, it's awesome.
Perfect. And then when you drive forward, the faster you go, the louder the sound is, so
Okay.
people can hear you. So yeah, if you want to take it for a spin, let's go ahead and
Well,
go
come
on a
on
little
in.
ride. All right. Safety first.
How fast does this go?
So this one is set up to be at 25 miles an hour.
Okay.
And this does have a windshield, so our hairs are safe. So we're gonna go straight, and actually, you see that little ledge at the corner right there? We're gonna hop. We're gonna go down, and then we're gonna.
We're
take
gonna
this
hop?
road.
Okay.
Yeah. And you can go right down
Right.
that little
Okay.
flat spot right here. Perfect. And then we're gonna make a right and drive it all the way down the road so you can have fun in
Ooh,
this.
the street legal
Yep.
golf cart.
All right, here we go. And if you're like me and have road rage, you can actually honk at people with this as well.
No way.
Yeah.
Wait,
So
where's the horn?
the horn is actually right here.
You have to go down to honk? That's a little weird.
So this one being street legal, you have your easy access to. It's actually on this lever as well. You just push it in. Beep beep.
Oh, that's way better. So how much does this go for?
So this being the street legal one, this one is, they have two options. The lower optioned one goes for about 15,000. This one's around 17,000.
Oh, because it's street legal?
Yeah, this one has the nicer wheels, the backup camera, and this one has the nicer upgraded LED lights as well with the comfier seats.
I'm going to get a little tour of Visalia.
There you go. A little industrial area.
So what is all this stuff?
So this is actually where they make dog food,
Oh, cool.
Pet Perfection, and then we have the dog biscuit plant of this
Nice.
same company. Yeah. And we got Spence Fence.
Okay. Can we take a tour of the place in this baby?
Yeah, of course.
Okay.
So
That's-
our entrance is actually right over
Oh,
here.
nice.
Yeah.
Get to go the back way.
All right. So you can go in through here. And then you're gonna loop around right behind this orange or yellow machine.
Right on. Okay. Loop around.
Yep. And then you're gonna all the way straight.
All the way straight.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. This is where all the magic happens.
This is where all the magic happens. So the south side of of our shop, which is this area, this is where all our triage, all our service, all our rentals are getting repaired, waiting for parts. Customer equipment is waiting for parts.
It's like a lifetime warranty, right? So some of these things are warranted.
So they have a really good. They do have a really good warranty. But the new units are the ones that come with the manufacturer's backed
Okay.
warranty. Yeah. So we're actually heading into our full inventory of new vehicles.
Is that the season? Is this like somehow the season for that, or?
Yeah. So busy season for the rentals. This is where our rental fleet is right here. And then we're getting into our new inventory from here on this way. So we got our mini skid steers, we have our excavators, we have our tractors, we have our loaders, we have our forklifts. And with the inventory you see, we actually are fully stocked.
Yeah, it looks like that. Wow.
Yeah, we are very proud with the inventory we do have because availability is very hard on equipment right now. And that's a big advantage that we do have is the availability of all this heavy equipment.
And you guys deliver everything too? That's where Garrett is today, right?
Yep,
You said he's delivering.
yep.
What's he delivering? What kind of tractor?
So he's actually delivering 2 Lindy H30 forklifts.
Okay.
All right. So yeah, this loops around our new inventory. We got the golf carts, we got the forklifts, we got a couple more forklifts. And then we go into our tractors and excavators.
Nice. So what do all these do?
So
Ooh, that I can tell what that does.
yeah, so that's actually a auger
Okay.
drive. So that actually digs pretty big holes. That can be for long posts. That can be for electrical posts.
Are these all that have attachments? These yellow things?
Yeah, so you can actually put buckets on them. You can put the augers on there. You can.
Oh, nice. It's a
put
multi-purpose.
jackhammers. Oh yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah. And then we are driving into our rental fleet.
Oh, so these are what we rent?
Yep, so these are the rental fleets. These are the ones that are all good to go. We are getting into our busy season, so we are locked and loaded for whoever needs any rentals. There's no hesitations. We
Where
get
am
them
I going at this point?
So you can actually make a left right here. We're going to sandwich or squeeze into this little tight section where the truck is. But yeah, all these rentals are all 100% good to go. So we're going to go left. We're going to. Do you feel comfortable driving through there?
Not at all.
Okay.
Not even.
All right, so we got the Wacker Neuson TH627 talent handler here. This is your all-around multi-purpose piece of equipment. This is like three pieces of equipment in one.
You can dig.
You could dig,
Rake.
it could be a forklift, and there's tons of other attachments that you can add on this
Oh, wow.
piece of equipment. The features this piece of machine has are endless.
How much is this?
So these go upwards from 85,000 up to
Wow.
180,000, depending on the size. This
Wow,
happens to
okay.
be, believe it or not, one of the smaller ones.
Oh, okay. Well, no, I believe it. Okay, so.
Yeah, so let's go ahead and
How do
hop
I
on
open
in.
the door?
To open the door, you just push that lever down.
There we
She
go.
opens right up. Yep, safety first, because this one actually won't let you drive it without your seatbelt.
Oh, wow. Is that because it's one of the newer models?
Yes.
Is that why? Okay. So
That's
it's like
correct.
that have the same feature of like, okay.
Yeah, so quick little introductory. This one, same concept as every other machine. You got your accelerator on the right, you got your
Okay,
brakes on
great.
the left. As far as functionality, all of your lifting mechanism
Are
is going to
here?
be on this joystick actually.
Oh, the joystick. So what are all these gadgets? There's a lot of
So
gadgets
those
over here.
are all for different types of job applications that you're doing.
Wow, because it does so much. We
Yeah.
got like a lock feature. We got a fan.
Yeah, so the fan feature is if the radiator is clogged up,
Okay.
you can activate that to full speed and it blows it out basically.
This actually seems pretty easy. Why is there a rabbit on this?
So there's 3 different speeds on this. There's turtle.
Oh my god, so that's why there's a snail? So if you wanted to do the rabbit,
there's-
you're fast?
Yeah, so there's snail,
Snail
turtle.
slow? That's so cool.
Yeah, snail, turtle, and rabbit.
This actually seems way easier than the first piece of equipment.
Yeah, I think you'll be surprised. So we're gonna go over some pretty fun features that this does
Okay.
have. So this does have 4-way steering. So
4-way steering?
Yeah, so you can steer with just the front wheels. You can lock it to where it steers with the front and the rear wheels. This thing even crab walks. So you can drive sideways with
No
this
way, can we
vehicle.
do that today?
Absolutely.
Oh my
so we'll go
gosh.
step by step. We'll let you play with some of the options. This
Well, that's cool. I've never driven sideways
this
before.
has.
That's a different
Yeah,
thing.
so we're gonna let you try all that fun stuff out. So we're gonna go ahead and start step 1. We're gonna go ahead and fire her up. Go ahead and push the brake, and then we're gonna turn the ignition on with the key.
Oh my gosh. Who's ever driven sideways? I didn't even know
I know it is a unique feature. So we're gonna go ahead and let you play with the lifting mechanism right now.
Ooh.
So we'll go ahead and wait
I think
for
they're
these.
going, yeah.
Yeah, we'll wait for this little family to walk by. And you're gonna go very, very high with this. You're gonna see how high this.
Oh
this
my
can
goodness.
Go.
Okay. So what do I do?
Yeah, so we're gonna go ahead and disengage the parking brake. So
Put it
as
down?
you would in a car, yeah. So you push the button and then pull it forward. And there you go. You're now disengaged.
Oh boy.
So now with the joystick, kind of like the tractor, backward is up. Yep.
Ooh.
Yeah. So go ahead.
Nice.
So go ahead and keep that all the way
Keep it
until
all
it's
the way?
yeah until it stops. It's gone. It's gone.
Wow. So that's like the big forklift.
That's pretty high, right?
It's not going to hit the telephone pole.
No, we're ways away. But like the commercials say, wait, there's more.
Oh my goodness.
the green, this little green switch. Go ahead and toggle it forward.
It's still going higher?
And keep going until it stops. You got plenty of room.
It's going to hit the telephone pole.
No, I won't. I promise. I staged this unit out here actually.
Right?
So
Okay,
there
cool.
you go.
Wow, okay.
So that's pretty high, huh?
That's really high.
Yeah, so that just shows you the height that you can work with this piece of machine with any different kind of attachment that you have on there. So let's go ahead and bring the implement down. So
This one?
we're gonna do a reverse. Go ahead and do the
Down?
Yep, downwards now. So now the extended arm will come down. And once you feel it like that, with the joystick, we're gonna push forward on the joystick to bring it down again, back to normal height. So just like the tractor, the 6-inch roll, we want to keep the forks about 6 inches off the ground. So a little bit more, a little bit more. There you go.
There we go.
Perfect. So now we're going to learn how to drive this thing. So behind you, we're going to do 3 of the driving settings that this
Okay.
has. So there's a silver lever that you kind of put your fingers under and lift up and then push it forward. There you go.
Okay.
So now you're just in front steering now. So
Ooh.
we're gonna go ahead and turn the wheel all the way to left.
Oh boy.
And we are in crab mode now.
So now we're going to go sideways?
Yeah, so we'll go ahead and let you try the fun one first.
Oh,
So
boy.
put your foot on the brake. Go ahead and so the orange is your shifter, basically.
Okay, so what goes-
If you toggle it forward, you're in drive. If you toggle it in back, it's reverse.
Wait, I thought we were going sideways.
Yeah, so you got to put it in drive so it starts driving sideways.
Oh, okay.
So go ahead and toggle it forward.
You're right there. I'm going to drive on top
Yeah,
of you.
yeah, yeah.
I get nervous.
It's all right. All right, so
I'm doing
now,
it forward. Oh, off the brake.
Yeah, you let off the brake and barely tap the accelerator on the right side.
Am I going to go sideways?
Yeah. So you keep going, and I'll tell you when to stop.
I'm in crab mode.
Yep. Perfect. Yeah, so you just crab walked.
I just crab walked.
Yeah.
Wow.
So let's go ahead and straighten out the wheels now. So now we're gonna put you into force steering mode. So
Okay.
that same toggle in the back, toggle it all the way to the back. There you go. And now turn the wheels right. And then we're gonna put it in reverse.
Oh boy.
You're gonna get to drive in a little circle right now. So go ahead and the orange toggle it backwards. You're gonna hear the beep. Now go ahead and give it some acceleration. All right, so let's toggle that orange switch forward now and turn it all the way left.
What do you mean all the way left? What am I doing left?
The steering wheel.
Oh, the steering wheel
Yeah.
all the way left,
Yep.
and what am I doing?
So
Braking and turning?
Brake and turn. And then with the accelerator, you can drive in a nice little circle now like you would a car.
But you said orange. Press
Huh?
orange. You said press orange or no?
So toggle orange forward. Yep, that one right there. All right, you're now in drive mode. So camera guy, be careful.
Yeah, careful.
All right, so you're gonna go and then start straightening it out and drive towards me. You're good. Good. All right, let's go ahead and turn the wheel all the way so you can see how nicely this unit turns. So
All the way left or right?
Towards me, yeah, left.
All right.
So with the force steering system, you can turn on a dime.
Wow, because this is huge and it makes a really good turn. That's pretty cool. Nice. So now can I crab
Yeah.
that way?
Yeah, of course.
Crab or forward?
Yeah, you can drive towards. Oh, you want to crab this way?
Yeah,
All
I
right.
love crabbing.
So let's go ahead and straighten it out.
Okay.
A little bit more. That's good. Go back up a little bit. So we have plenty of room. So the orange toggle backwards. There you go. A little bit more. Keep going. Keep going. You're good. You're good. Keep on. Keep on. Come in. You're good. Keep coming. A little bit more. A little bit more. That's good. So now that toggle behind your arm, you're gonna lift it up again and all the way forward. There you go.
Okay,
So turn the wheel all the way. The steering wheel. There you go. Look at that.
And then press the orange one?
The orange forward. Perfect. And start crab walking.
I'm going sideways.
You're driving sideways. And you know what? Let's try something fun. Now turn the wheel the opposite way.
Okay.
It's pretty crazy.
And now Excel?
Yep.
Wow.
Keep going. You're good. Perfect. And now go ahead and straighten it out. And go backwards. Straight. With the toggle back on the orange.
Oh.
It's all right. You're good. You're good. Remember, your turning isn't going to work right now because you're going to crab walk.
Oh, I'm going to crab. Okay.
Yeah.
More. More.
That's good right there. So now we're gonna put you into four
How do
four
I get
wheels.
this done?
Yeah, so let's go ahead and straight out the steering wheel.
Okay.
Or the steering a little bit more. That's good.
How do I get this backup feature off?
So yeah, grab the thing and then put it all the way back, and now you're back in 4 turning.
Why is it still doing that?
So
Reverse.
go
Where do I
ahead
get
and
this
toggle
off?
the orange forward. There you
There
go.
you go.
So now you're back in drive. If you want to stationary and park it, you push the N button on the
neutral?
Yep, the neutral button, and then you engage the parking brake as well.
Oh. And that
Yep.
parks it?
And then the parking brake, you toggle it back like you would.
Toggle it back? Okay.
Yep. And voila,
Voila!
you just became an expert.
So as you know, my father passed away in a tractor accident. So tractor safety is important. That was like 20 years ago. So I know we've come a long way. So what are some of the new gadgets that you have to ensure that people are safe?
Yeah, so I'm sorry to hear about the passing of your father. So yeah, tractors have come a long way, not just efficiency but safety wise as well. So one of the big things that is a safety feature on these new modern tractors is the shut-off features that they have now. So back then it was just motor, transmission, and gearbox. So if you got off your seat and your tractor was in gear, the tractor has the opportunity to take off on you. With these modern day tractors, I'm gonna have you actually do some examples
Okay.
of how these safety features work. So first comes first is go ahead and start the tractor. We go ahead and put this tractor in neutral in the N position, right there.
Okay.
Okay, so we go ahead and push the brake, and then start the ignition with the key. So the tractor is now in the on position. You can let go of the brake now. So the tractor isn't going anywhere because it's in neutral.
Okay.
So I'll go ahead and buckle up real quick. Perfect. So the big thing of this tractor, you're gonna use it to work. You see something on the runway, you need to get off your tractor, go pick it up. So let's say you're doing your thing, you gotta get off your tractor. Go ahead and unbuckle yourself. Well, let's go ahead and put it in number 2, I'm sorry. So let's say you're in gear, you're driving forward, you're doing your thing, you see something, you gotta get it out of the way. You're gonna get off your tractor, is that correct? So let's go ahead and unbuckle, and let's say you leave your tractor.
So it's on, it's on and it's in drive right now. Oh, it just stopped.
So it'll turn off on you.
Wow, that's
So
super cool.
If you're in gear, to keep the tractor from going anywhere, the safety of the driver
That's crazy, it knew that I was
comes
off.
first, yes. So there is a seat switch built into the seat that tells the tractor that you got off. So
That is really cool.
another safety feature very similar to that has to do with the PTO system back here. The PTO system is what drives your mowers, it drives your rotary tillers, anything that requires movement in the back.
Okay.
So if you're on the tractor, you flip this orange switch right over here.
Okay.
It'll kick that shaft and it'll spin very fast. So another safety feature that this does have, it does the same thing to when you get off your tractor. Even if you're in neutral, if the PTO is on and you get off your seat, the tractor will turn off as well.
That is really cool.
And that's so if you have your mower back here, you come back here to check something, you don't accidentally get your foot under the mower, takes your foot off. So you always have to turn your PTO off if you want to keep your tractor on. If not, it'll shut off as a safety feature.
Got it.
So another safety feature this tractor does have is the loader lockout. So as you see in the front, we have the tractors with the loaders all the way up to display.
Right.
So they have a lockout to where if you lift the loader all the way up, there's a mechanism that locks it in place. And I can show you that right over here. So right here, that little lever right here will lock the lever so you can't wiggle it and you can't function the bucket or the loader while it's raised up. Somebody accidentally hits it, the loader accidentally comes down. So this does have a lockout to where you have to forcefully
So that
turn it
no one could
off, so nobody
accidentally-
can accidentally activate the loader and smash somebody.
Wow. Okay.
So you'd be surprised how common that is. So another nice safety features that these do have, this does have headlights. It has low beams, high beams, turn signals, hazards, and it does also have the bright triangle that is mandatory to be seen from a far distance. Because again, living in the Central Valley, fog,
Oh,
if you
yeah.
do drive on the road, you want to be seen.
For sure.
And Yamar being a bright red tractor, they're very easy to see from a distance. I know the colors, it's kind of silly to consider a safety feature, but I do. You want to be seen.
Right.
So, yeah, that's a few of the safety features that this tractor does offer.
And most of them, do they have this? Most of the stuff you guys carry, is that the modern, like, for most, the most standard?
Yeah, it's just different series. From there, it goes from build quality, weight, capacity, and horsepower. But for the most part, they all have these nice safety gadgets to keep the driver.
And then what about, like, a flip over situation? And what do we have to avoid that from happening?
So that's going to be a lot on driver error. We just got to be cautious. We got to look at our surroundings.
But the weight distribution, like, is
So these tractors are very heavy and they are designed to stay planted on the ground. But again, if you're going on a grade, you almost got to observe and know that the tractor is capable of going on a steep grade. It's kind of a common sense kind of deal.
Well, isn't it like they have like a ROPS system on them now?
Yeah, they do.
Okay.
They do. Yeah. So they do have that. But it's...
You still have to be careful.
Yes, you still got to be very careful. And thank God in the years I've been in the industry, I personally haven't heard of any of our tractors having any of those.
Right, yeah. You guys have been doing this for a while. You would have heard by
Yes.
now something. That's great.
Yeah, so they've come a long way, as you said, as you mentioned. And again, I do apologize for the situation with your father. And,
Well, and it's great that there's so much. I mean, the only thing that's good about all this is that we got better. Now it's like we've learned and
100%.
we've made everything safer.
And
so.
we're bringing awareness to it as
Right.
well. So, yeah, it's good that they're implementing all these things to keep drivers safe on these pieces of machine, because not just tractors, forklifts, golf carts, anything, you just gotta be.
So what about moving objects? Because I know a lot of people like have kids and they're doing all this stuff. Is there a way of like safety on where it starts or not quite? I mean, I know we have to be careful. So it's
Yeah,
like
you gotta just again observe your surroundings.
Okay.
There's no sensors or anything that tells
for
you.
other people, it's but at least
Correct,
we're
so-
safe on there. Okay. Well, thank you so much.
Yeah, absolutely, and I appreciate you taking the time to come out and let us show you around and have fun with our pieces of
And
equipment.
warranty, so people can come at any time. You guys have great hours. They can come try the pieces of equipment. And the warranties are pretty good, right?
The warranties are great. So each manufacturer has their own unique warranty.
Okay.
The best warranty we do have, hands down, is on the Yanmar product. It's a very well-known product, very reliable. With that being said, they back their units with a 10-year manufacturer's warranty.
Okay.
And as confident as they are, and me working here, witnessing the build quality of these, most of the units that I've seen have outlasted that 10-year warranty.
Right.
With no problems.
Can we get extended warranties too?
You can.
Okay.
Yeah, there's an option for extended warranties, and that varies on from equipment.
I know you guys actually fix a lot of the stuff
Yes.
yourself, which is
Yes.
great.
Yeah, we're very diverse. We have, as you saw earlier,
Oh,
we
a
have the
huge
sign
team.
shop. We have the Kaweah equipment side, which is the material handling, the tractors. We also have a warehouse division that works on shop doors. They work on compactors, balers, loading docks, you name it. We're kind of like a one-stop shop, to be honest.
Love it.
So,
So you guys
yeah.
come on out. You're easy to get to off the freeway. I love it.
Yeah. So again, we appreciate you taking the time and let us show you around, tell you what we're about, and hopefully you had a good time.
I had a
driving
great time.
These pieces of equipment. And
Thanks.
as always, we got to stay safe, be aware, and yeah. All right. Well, I appreciate you taking the time to again let us show and display our beautiful facility. And if you guys want to come out, test drive any of our pieces of equipment, you're more than welcome to. My name is Eddie. I am the sales manager. I have a great team that is great in the sales, parts, and service department. So we'd love to take care of you. We are a family-owned, operated business, and we treat you like family here at Kaweah Equipment.
Thanks. I love this. Really is family owned. So who do we have here today?
I have my daughter Madeline Casey. She's about 9 months.
And she's super chill. I love this.
She's very happy.
Okay, so explain to us Fast Signs.
Fast Sign. So we're a franchise. We can literally make anything. We can make these signs to small signs like banners, yard signs. We could do t-shirts. We could do hats, beanies, koozies, business cards. We have a bunch of like ADA signs over here. We could do monument signs.
And you're fast.
We're very fast.
So if someone was getting a business and they're popping up, they could just come to you and like, how long does it take to make those signs that you put outside your store like a restaurant?
Monument sign, it's usually about a month turnaround time.
Okay, so we do got to kind of get on it. What about billboards?
Billboards are about a couple weeks.
Okay.
Bigger signs are
Gonna take longer.
But like in-house stuff, it's usually a day or two turnaround time.
What's the weirdest request that you've seen since you've been here?
Weirdest request, let's see.
There's got to be some that you realize, like, maybe we could do that. I'm not sure. Like,
We had a birthday sign. It was a guy shirtless at the beach. We had to make it as tall as he is. So it was like just seeing a guy shirtless standing there. I'm like, okay, that's pretty awkward, but okay. That's probably one of the weirdest signs we had to make.
no, look, she even thinks it's weird too.
Yeah.
This is so cool. And I love how it's all family owned. So you guys do the tractor side of it and the signs part of it.
Yeah, and then we just got a new machine. It's an ADA machine. So we do like for all the schools and all the buildings that are around here, like the bathroom signs and the exit signs. It's the Muda right here. So we're trying to get that out there as well.
And it's also a situation where it's like the more you get, the cheaper it is. So if you are getting shirts in bulk, you want to get more for it to be cheaper. What about some one-offs?
Some one-offs?
If someone just wants like one T-shirt with one thing.
We could do those too. Yeah, it doesn't matter if you want 1, 2, 100. So we could do it.
Well, that is awesome. I love how you're one-stop shop. It looks great. And I love how everything's just big and open and clean here. This is a really clean print shop.
Yeah, we're going to expand. We're going to make this building bigger. And we're going to have more machines. And we're going to go big.
Love it. And then you guys also deliver. So if like I did want a billboard, you would actually bring it out to
we could deliver.
the spot? Cool.
We could do, we could install the sign as well.
Really?
We could go out and do a survey. And
well, that's great. The installation, that's the hard part.
So we do all of it.
Well, thank you so much. You guys got to come out and check it out. Fast Signs.
Fast Signs in Visalia.
And we're all going to ask for Madeline.
She'll be here too. Yep.
Right in the moment, felt right in the summertime. It felt right drinking cherry wine with you. Just wanted to own it, just wanted to take the time, learn all the things that I could about you. Now it's such a mess here, oh we are just stressed here. Used to be so easy with you. Now I must confess here, oh I must confess dear, don't think I'm in love with you. Winter is coming and I don't know what to do, and there's no more use in running, no more running to you. And I don't want your loving, I don't wanna be just friends, knowing all this time we were playing pretend.
It's a mystery.
Hi, I'm Sparkle Sujin, and I am the host of the Everything Sparkle Show. I would like to invite you to come and hang out with me every Thursday at 4 p.m. Pacific Time, 7 p.m. Eastern, as I interview the world one guest at a time. Everything Sparkle is available on Roku, Apple TV, Amazon Fire TV, Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, Twitter, and CMAC.tv. Plus, if you're in the Central California area, you can watch on Comcast Xfinity Channel 93 or AT&T UVerse Channel 99. Hope to see you there.